Hey everyone, the Wealthy Marketer here. Welcome to vlog number 11. As always, I'm here to help you earn, invest, and live your best life through digital marketing and becoming an all-in entrepreneur. Today's vlog is going to be short and sweet. I'm just going to reference a tweet that I put out recently where I share the 7 things I did to make 2020 the best year it could be. So obviously we're in a pandemic, and the most important thing is that we kept safe and healthy. And I hope that you've all been able to keep safe and healthy. That's the most important. Now, beyond that, there was an opportunity to still make something of this year. With sports being canceled and concerts being canceled and extracurriculars being canceled and our travel plans being canceled, we had an opportunity to take a step back and really assess what was important to us in our lives, and assess opportunities for improvement that we could apply at home. Okay? So I looked at 2020 as an opportune year to make improvements in my life. So I'll walk you through the 7 things that I focused on and share a little bit perspective on each. Okay? So number 1, focus on my dream projects. So I've always had like an inventory of projects and domain names that I had registered for businesses that I wanted to start. And I had always been so busy working on client work with my digital agency. But because my agency didn't grow this year, I just pretty much maintained what I had. I used this year as an opportunity to develop some of these projects. And now as we come to the end of 2020, I am very close to launching some of these dream projects. So I'm going to be going into 2021 with 2 or 3 other websites or businesses that I'm going to be basically put out into the marketplace and be able to monetize. Okay? This would not have happened if it was just a normal year. So I'm 2 to 3 businesses ahead as a result of just buckling down and taking action on the projects that I've always wanted to execute on. Number 2, develop new skills. So there's a series of things that I want to get better at. So some of them included getting better at design, which I invested time and effort towards in learning Adobe Creative Cloud, learning how to use Canva better, and also learning how to use WordPress combined with Elementor. Okay. Also, I'm doing these videos now. This was a huge objective for me, just to get comfortable with video. And just after a few weeks of going through this exercise, I can already see progress. Okay. So because there was so much downtime, again, 2020 would have been the perfect year to develop those skills that you maybe didn't have time to develop in years prior. Moving on to number 3, improving my financial literacy. So I read books on stocks and investing and personal finance. I studied the markets almost every day. I did some trading in the markets, and just got more and more familiar with the way the main markets work, and just exercise that investing muscle. Okay. There's a lot of people out there that they use this year as a way to get in the market. The market crashed. There was an opportunity to get in, and now you have this next new market cycle that you can leverage to really grow your finances and your investments. So huge opportunity from a financial standpoint. Moving on, putting an end to toxic relationships. I think this is very important. You need to maintain healthy relationships. You need to be surrounding yourself with positive people. You need to be surrounding yourself with people that are going to lift you up. And unfortunately, some relationships cannot be maintained without certain changes taking place. So I took an inventory of all my relationships, and there are certain ones that I distanced myself from. Are these relationships done forever? No, they're not. But for now, I had to do this in order to ensure that I can focus on my family, focus on my progress, and focus on being able to move forward in life. Okay, so tough decisions in relationships sometimes do have to be made, but it is worth it. Okay, number 5, travel close to home. So obviously we couldn't travel globally, but there was opportunities to travel close to home safely, which my family took advantage of. We went through the Canadian Rockies in the summer. We went to Whistler. We traveled across Vancouver and going to all the different neighborhoods and taking in the market and the restaurants and walking through parks and going on hikes. Travel was obviously different this year, but there were opportunities to travel, take advantage of travel deals, and just become a tourist in your own city. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Number 6, spent more time with family. Pretty much almost every waking moment of my year this year revolved around family. I was working and I was with my family, working with my family, working with my family. I dedicated all my time to my family and just worked on those relationships and spent really good quality time with everybody that is near and close to me. And I'm very grateful that we had the opportunity to do so. And last but not least, read more books. So again, lots of downtime. We were at home a lot more. So every single day I tried to read something. I got a stack of books over here that I'm chipping away at, and I did things a little bit differently this year. Instead of just reading one book at a time, I would jump from different books. So whatever I was in the mood, whatever I was in the mood for, I read. So maybe I would read 20 pages of one book one day. The next day I would read like 30 or 40 pages of another, and I would just kind of like circulate between 3 or 4 books at a time. And I still managed to get a lot of books done, but I was picking up on different perspectives and different angles more rapidly. And it allowed me to open my mind a lot more, and just had an opportunity to learn from a lot more perspectives. And I feel like it really had a profound impact on my mindset and my knowledge. It accelerated things. So I'd highly recommend, number 1, that you do read more, and number 2, be open to the concept of rotating multiple books. Have several books on the go, and try to pick up something good from each of them as much as possible throughout the week. Definitely a worthwhile exercise, a nice little experiment that I ran, and I really think it had a positive impact on me. Okay, so I hope this helps. I hope you did similar things. What did you do? What did you do to make 2020 great? I hope that you and your family have been able to keep safe and healthy. And let this be a lesson to all of us that regardless of the circumstance, the challenges that we're faced with, there are ways of making things work for the better. We just have to be versatile and adjust and focus on the positives and focus on moving forward. And things have a way of working out for themselves. And we're able to take advantage of opportunities that we would have otherwise not had the opportunity to take advantage of. All right, so that's all I got for you guys today. It was a quick one. All the best. Peace, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.